Hello and welcome back, I'm Lygo and this is My Life in Football Manager episode 48, and today we travel away to Molineux where we're going to be facing 12th place Wolves. But before we get into that, if you enjoy the episode, do leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. But with that out of the way, let's have a look at Wolves. We've not beaten them in our last 5 games, and also rather worryingly, we are currently on a 5-game unbeaten run, 3 draws and 2 losses. 2 of them, 1 a draw away at Wolves in the FA Cup 4th round. We played them in the replay and unfortunately lost 2-1, so today really doesn't bode well. But let's go have a look at the January transfer window additions. So let me come into the history, and we have 4 new additions to the squad, not all first team ready. First of all, Gabriel Lima, a young centre back that's coming to bolster the youth squad. Ignacio Lopez, €20 million we paid for him. Mexican wonder kid, can play centre back, can play holding midfield, very quick, 6'2", strong, very good mental abilities, also good technically, and he's only going to improve and already has 9 caps for Mexico. So I think with him, it's time to bed him in for the rest of the season. Probably see Soyuncu leave over the summer, he's 32 now, so hopefully he'll come in as a replacement at the start of next season for Soyuncu in the first team. And then we've got 2 other additions. Next up, we've got Gustavo Couto, who's coming on a free from Nacional in Uruguay. 21-year-old, can play as a deep line playmaker. Probably see him as more of a box-to-box midfielder. He's got the physical attributes, he's got the mental attributes. Nothing really outstanding other than his passing technically. I think with a bit of work, see him probably as the box-to-box midfielder. Failing that, he'll probably end up playing as a deep line playmaker. He's got 4-star potential ability. If he makes it, fantastic. If not, he can be sold on for a huge profit when he's going for nothing. And finally, we've got Steven Quintero from Millonarios FC. Just under €1 million. He's come in as a versatile attacking midfielder, can play out wide or through the middle. Another young player, 18-year-old, 4-star potential ability. Played a couple of games as substitute already, looking very good. Probably big things to come from him as well. And then going out, we've had a mix of transfers and loans going out, and we've actually been very busy in this department. Early on in the window, we had some big money moves. Jamie Shackleton has moved on to Norwich for £16.5 million. He was, I think he was out of contract at the end of the year. Another one, Taylor Howard-Bellis, just wasn't playing for us. He was brought in by the previous manager. We identified him as a player that we didn't need. He came in for £35 million the previous manager spent on him, and he's only made 1 Premier League appearance. Didn't make any cup appearances there. Made 2 cup appearances since we took over. That's all we've used him. So we tried to get as much as we can, and we got 20 million back for him. So a huge loss made there by the club, but he wasn't one of our signings, so I'm not too worried with that. Then a couple of young players moving on. Mitchell Patton, Sandro Veloso. Alex Schwartz has gone out on loan to Everton, wasn't getting any game time, so it's nice to see him getting some game time at Everton to continue his development. A couple of more young players going out, Thomas Humphrey and Liam Hughes. And then 2 players in the first team squad which have gone out on loan. I was umming and ahhing about this. First of all, Nigel McDonnell rather, wasn't playing, so has gone back out on loan. Probably he's coming to the end of his potential now, I think. Doesn't seem to develop in, but also he's not playing, so that's why we have let him out on loan. And our future left-back, Stefano Pellicano, play with bags of potential. Wasn't really getting as much game time as I figured in the first half of the season, so we've let him go to Tranmere. He's got 4.5-star potential ability, so I think game time is what he needs. You can see he's coming on leaps and bounds since the start of the year, so big things to come from him. Hopefully that spell at Tranmere will do him good. But now we're all caught up, let's go face Wolves. And this is the team we've got to face Wolves. Carvajal's still injured, so Slicker starts in goal. Araujo, Soyuncu, Barrio Nuevo and Cash at the back. Irineu, Garner and Vieira in midfield. Barnes and Ramirez out wide. And Bazuba gets a nod up top. Let's move into the dressing room, where we will be pumping our fists, really looking to avenge Wolves. So we'll tell them that. We get the fancy intro, skip all this, get straight into the game, and we need to prove something today against Wolves. We're starting early with a corner. Soyuncu with a header, but just goes narrowly over. So that's positive. Within a minute, we've already had a first attempt at goal. And yeah, Wolves are down in mid-table. We're still pushing for European spots. Most of our games against Wolves have been close to cup games. It's the FA Cup. Maybe I shouldn't have been rotating. Let me know if you rotate in the FA Cup down below. It wasn't a priority for me, so I thought maybe we could rotate, get away with it. Wolves did punish us, but I don't regret the decision. And what I don't regret is Reginaldo Ramirez. He is an absolute star. 5-star current ability, bags of potential as well. He's still a wonder kid. He's still getting better every day. And pings a free kick into the top corner, gives us the lead on 20 minutes. And what a player he is. He is Mr. Reliable. And in an earlier episode, I compared him to a Cristiano Ronaldo-like player because he's just got everything in his locker. He's tall, he's powerful, he's quick, he's good on the ball. He's just... Where he's come from, I don't know, but I'd be sad if we have to sell him in the summer. So getting European football is the key to keeping him. And we're coming again anyway. Cash, what a ball that is to Bazuba, left with a tap-in. Penalty spot, could go either way, tucks it to the keeper's left, into the corner. What a ball that is from Matty Cash. Let's just see that again. Garner back to Renew and finds Cash in plenty of space on that right. And look at that for a first-time ball, splitting the defenders. And Bazuba's left with the simplest of finishes. And this is complete different performance to what we've just had in the last couple of games against Wolves. We are utterly dominating this game. 2 excellent finishes there. And if we can get a third before half-time, I'd be delighted. And we're trying to make something happen. Irineu, Garner, Vieira, this is a lot more positive. And we lose out in the final third there. Wolves trying to get a counter-attack. We do need to be alive and stopping this. And they've got to the byline, into the area now. And, oh, that was close. Bobbled around in the area. Slicker was on the floor. It was left with the tap-in, but the defenders managed to get in the way. But we're now at half-time. Let's outstretch the arms. Pat everybody on the back. Just keep doing what you're doing. Because this is a fantastic performance from everybody. All I've got to do now is just keep an eye on fatigue. First up, we've got Barnes that's tiring and not really having... He's probably the worst player on the pitch for us, so we will swap him over. Straight swap there with Todd Cantwell. Nice, easy one. We've got 70 minutes now on the clock. We will make our substitutions, our final 2. And the 2 main players here, we've got Tyrone Garner and Irineu, so we'll swap Irineu for Schlager. And we'll also give Quintero a run out in midfield. We'll play him... We'll play him as Mazzala as well. Push him forward. Might not be the right thing to do, but get him back out there, and if I can press the right buttons, we'll get this game underway again. And playing double Mazzala, probably a little bit aggressive considering we're 2-0 up away from home. We've got 20 minutes left, but it's more suited to him, and I don't want to take Vieira off, who's having a good game for a change. Currently racking up a 7.0 rating. Reginaldo Ramirez 8.1, so much improved. And what we'll do, just drop a little bit of praise to finish the game off. Because it might not be dominating, but it's a comfortable performance. Barry Nuevo trying to make it 3, hits the post and it comes back out. But Wolves not really mustering anything, and it's a comfortable 2-0 away victory. Very happy with the way things have gone. Outstretch the arms, very happy. Let's have a look at the table, and that leaves us in 5th position still. A couple of teams behind us, Everton, Man City and Southampton. Everton and Southampton a little bit further back. Man City could leapfrog us, but we're in and around the mix. 2 points behind Spurs. Spurs have got a couple of games in hand, so we're in the mix for a Champions League spot, which looks very promising. So the final thing to do is just come to the schedule, assess where we want to come back. And just having spoke about Man City, I think the beginning of April, 7th of April, Man City away could be a very interesting tie, and see how things start lining up for those European spots. So we'll wrap this one up there. If you've enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.